Okay, now I'm going to explain to you how this floss will work, and this one's going to be interesting, so hang tight. So this floss is really small, which is nice because all it is a little string anyway. You don't really need anything big to hold it. But it's just a little prism, and the top comes out like this because it wants to kind of hold the whole floss, which is coiled on the inside, so it's nice because you can kind of see it, I guess, if you want to know what's inside of it. And as you can see, there is a ton in there. There is a ton of floss. So at the top right here, there's a little metal piece where you're able to, this one's a little broken, where you're able to, sorry, I'll restart. There's a little divot right here where you're able to kind of slide your thumb in there to grab the floss, because sometimes you're dealing with a little piece of string that's hard to get in there. So you can grab it right there, and then you're able to pull out on that little metal piece right there, pull down to grab a piece, and it comes out very, very easily. And look at the next part is set up for you right there. At the bottom it has little grooves, so it's easier to stand up by itself if you were going to, if you wanted to leave it on a counter, but most of the time you can just lay it down. But the top is big, which is nice. You don't have to piddle with something. I don't know, it kind of reminds me, it's like the size of a Tic Tac thing, but Tic Tacs sometimes are annoying because you can't get up the side. This one's super easy. Has a little groove right there, so you're able to just stick your finger up and pull it over. And it's labeled on the front too, so you always know what type of floss, if you have more than one you're grabbing. It's just right there in the front. In the back, in like little writing divots, it has kind of like the distributor and stuff. Again, if you care about that stuff, it's there. And it was separated by the side, and that's how they put the floss in, which is super nice to know. But like I said, you can just grab it from this divot. Obviously it's hollow up there because it closes. And there's a little rectangular metal piece with a flap that goes up like this. You're able to just pull the floss over and out and then use it. Another important part is that on the top there's a little divot right there. And then there's a divot below, kind of like that little see-through part where you can see the floss. So when you shut it, it can kind of close nicely, so it's not just like bopping all over the place. Unless that gets scratched or anything, it should just close perfectly for you. So that's a really cool part. Another interesting part is that if you did ever want to refill it, you're able to grab this top part and pull it out, and it's connected at the bottom right there so that you could refill your floss, but it's pretty cheap, so you could just probably go get yourself a new one. Anyway, and so if you're wondering, that's how floss works.